going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media, bringing you Ravens content every single day. If you want to see that daily Ravens content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell as well if you want to get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Now, obviously, Joshua, he will be joining at some point. I just want to start this as soon as possible. I was already at my computer setting it up, and I was really hoping I wouldn't have to adjust that thumbnail to say 18 to 15 because that was a nail biter against the Washington Commanders. Young Hoop, how are you doing? Carly, how you doing? I'm feeling the same way, Carly. That was a real nail biter. And preseason doesn't mean much to most people, but for Ravens fans, I mean, this is as crunch time as the playoffs. Death to Beta, how you doing? Also shout out to Poe. Hopefully Poe is able to step up. OMG, who stood out in the first half? I mean, first half, second half, doesn't matter. Demarcus Robinson. Rashad Bateman knows exactly what's up. DR was amazing when he was on the field. The only thing that he messed up on was didn't get that left toe drag on that other touchdown going on. It was unbelievable watching him play. And someone, what was funny? Someone in the pregame stream was talking about how Demarcus Robinson isn't a burner that can't go deep. First play, Anthony Brown has a quarterback. And this is why I say Anthony Brown should be our backup quarterback, is because he stretches the field so well. I mean, the way he throws that deep ball is unbelievable. He throws a perfect deep ball. Throws it to Demarcus Robinson, throws it to Demarcus Robinson again, and he just continuously hits people over and over and over again, which is very different from what we see out of Tyler Huntley. I want a backup that's going to be explosive, a backup like Ryan Fitzpatrick that's going to come in and try and make plays and try to win you that football game. I do not need conservatism out of my backup quarterback whatsoever. Also, shout out to Raleigh Webb, safety number 7, I think, on the depth chart. And we'll see. But Josh Ross balled out. Josh Ross, that first drive, it felt like, oh, yeah, he's solidified. Like he said, he was so good today. So he was fantastic. Love to see it. Spooky J, another great thing to see. I saw it was 3-0 at some point. Obviously, I was watching the Ravens game, but I follow along with I'm wearing my Braves hat right now, if you guys can't tell. But overall it looked pretty good. Looked like they were winning. So shout out to the Orioles. Especially love hearing people beat up our backup D line. Yeah, but it's not even our backup D line. It's our backups was the problem. It seemed like, which I'm not overly concerned about that. Overall. The backups for the Ravens are, Michael Pierce. That's our backup. We didn't even have any of our front 3 defensive tackles starting. So, not overly worried about that whole situation. Now, obviously, could they be better? Yes. But overall, it was solid. And Lisa, you know what's up. I saw you, Lisa. You came into the stream early and you had the 23-0. So that was great. And I don't think we can stash him. That's why I think trading Huntley is the best option, because I think Anthony Brown is a better backup than Tyler Huntley. Tyler Huntley may be a better starter than Tyler Huntley, but I think Anthony Brown is a much better backup. That's the scenario. I think Huntley's probably better, but what you want out of a backup is lightning in a bottle. You don't want a backup to be conservative. So, I would trade Tyler Huntley and then use Anthony Brown as our backup. I don't think we're going to be able to stash him. I mean, he played too well. Joshua's in here, so I will add him in. Joshua, how are you feeling, my man?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I love the way that the Commanders fought back, and I love the way that these 46 men battled to get the W, to keep hope alive. Hey, we're crazy. The guy on the right, you don't know.
The guy on the right. I love that nickname for you.
Yeah, man. So, hey, I don't know shit.
Dude, I mean, the fact that it was the first pass, just bomb. Also, you see how Demarcus Robinson ran a deep route and got behind the defense? Someone told us that was not going to happen.
That wasn't a specialty, right?
Yeah. Oh no, he can't get jump balls, and he can't turn on the burners. It was like, first play, monster performance out of Demarcus Robinson. Like, I mean, he came in and was just like, oh yeah, because the issue is, like, Tyler Huntley's a terrible quarterback for Demarcus Robinson because it's just underneath routes. And that's not what he's good at. He's good at the big plays, the big splashes. That's exactly what he did right when he got the quarterback that can do it. Kimberly knows what's up.
And and like I said, like we've been saying, it's nothing we're taking away from Tyler Huntley. Like, yo, when Snoop gets in the game, you feel me? That's like Willie Beam. He plays off a straight instinct. He can make some things happen, but he has not, won us the game. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that, Dawson. I don't know why, Shamar wasn't again targeted. I do think
is Shamar out? Is he out? Is he out of the running?
I can see him possibly being practice. I can possibly see him being a practice squad type of guy.
Yeah.
I hope, But Benjamin Victor, he definitely make a strong case of moving up the ladder and getting on the field.
Yeah, I mean, Benjamin Victor looked fantastic. He had a drop late in the game, but that catch right there. And the thing is, okay, I think I like Shamar Bridges better, but Benjamin Victor's been there. Yeah. He looked really good. Like he should have made the roster last year. Yeah. I think he should make the roster as a wide receiver. I mean, I'm going him and Mekhi Polk.
I mean, honestly, I felt like, but see, that's the thing. These guys not really getting targeted a lot. Like Jalen Moore was a good guy, out the office, and he got picked up by the Giants. Now, hopefully, he sees the 53-man roster and do great things. But I feel like, Jalen Moore maybe has a little bit more upside than Benjamin Victor for the simple fact, you can give it to Jalen Moore on a 10-yard post or 10-yard hitch, and he can make something happen after the catch. Where Benjamin Victor, he's like the type of guy that's going to, just beat you with his speed, catch the ball, and keep it moving. I mean, he does have strong hands. Don't get me wrong, but I like a guy that can make something happen. Because that's what we need. We need playmakers all around.
Yeah, and I think the only answer to this question is Raleigh Webb. 0 receptions ever allowed by the defense when he is in. They're 0 for 2. I think Sam Howell looked good once he started to get comfortable. Yeah. Like the second half, he started running, but also the second half, Ravens were playing worse players. But it looked like he started to get a little bit more comfortable. Started really running the ball. But
he definitely was fighting. I'll give it to him.
Anthony Brown put up 256 yards on 15 of 19.
I'm sorry. How much he did?
256 yards on 15 for 19 completions.
I think I called that. I think I called 250.
I think you did call 250. And you called 2 touchdowns, and he had a rushing touchdown in addition to it. So that's 2.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, man, he looks so good.
He just looks so calm. And he just looked like a regular QB. Like everybody always talk about, how guys are dual threat. But the thing is, when a QB is dual threat, they don't automatically rely on their legs. They're going to try to play they're going to try to play first with their arm. Same way Lamar Jackson does, and the same way, Anthony Brown does. I mean, they gave him enough time. He read through his progressions. He made the pass. He made the reads, and look what happened. He was slinging that thing. And what you call McConnell? Anthony Brown throws it deep for maybe like a 50 or 55 yarder. Demarcus Robinson, that was about 67.
Yeah. That was beautiful, man. That was that double move.
Off the rip, though.
I mean, we're going to see that double move out of Bateman. We're going to see it out of Demarcus Robinson. We're going to see it out of Mark Andrews. We're probably going to see it out of Isaiah Likely. We'll probably see it out of Duvernay and Prochet. Like, they all have that in their game. And that's scary.
Scary and good at the same time. Yes, we love it. But shout out to Mr. Jeremiah Moon. He was moving. He was getting around. He was getting around the ball. I said
And overall, I think the Ravens played really well until the fourth quarter, and then it looked like they were playing super conservative, which happens. Oh wow, who's the offensive coordinator for the Ravens again? Can somebody remind me?
Oh, Gregory.
I feel like Gregory isn't even like that's an insult to Gregory's.
I mean, that's a lot. I mean, high school football has started. I mean, I think there are some. It's going to be some high school teams that are looking for some offensive coordinators. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think Gregory got off his game last night, hopped on a bus, drove over to Baltimore, and then was like, "All right, let's." Mixed up the playbooks for the fourth quarter or something like that. The problem is we won't do it. I would love to keep 3 quarterbacks just so that we don't have to have Tyler Huntley as our backup. I don't want Tyler Huntley. It just doesn't make sense.
I feel like he served his purpose.
Yeah.
Just like Gregory has outgrown the Ravens. Excuse me, sorry. Just like the Ravens offense has outgrown Gregory, I feel like Tyler Huntley has done enough for the team where, he kind of deserves a spot somewhere else. To fight. I mean, just to fight. I mean, yeah, Sam Howell looked decent, but I feel like, if you put a Tyler Huntley around Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin, they got what's his name? Dotson from Penn State?
Jahan Dotson, De'Ami Brown.
That's a pretty decent squad to put around, someone that's going to bring you a lot of flair, honestly. And it's in the NFC. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now we was talking about put him with the AFC team that maybe has a stronger schedule. Then we may have a problem. But I don't know. I feel like he would do fine.
I think Lamar's doing okay because we got a Titans fan saying that we should trade him because he's a little bit salty.
I knew somebody was going to say it.
You could tell that Sam Howell got all of his hype in college from De'Ami Brown in the passing game because he threw to him every single play.
Factual.
Like, it was unbelievable. And, like, people are asking, like, where could Huntley go? Like the thing is, people are like, oh, but teams are tanking. Use Huntley to tank. It's not like he's winning games.
I mean, let's be real. How many QBs are coming out in this year draft? Bryce, Caleb, CJ Stroud, Spencer Rattler, who's going to be at the bottom.
Yeah.
DJU from Clemson, he's not coming out. He's just a sophomore.
I've heard, rumor has it, Washington State's quarterback.
Okay.
Absolute monster. He won the FCC Player of the Year.
Really?
Transferred over. So I was listening to the Blue Bloods, and Zach was like, this dude,
he's that guy.
Could be the Heisman winner. Like, that good.
Okay.
The issue is Washington State's not going to be that good,
right.
But he's supposed to be unbelievable. And I think the only reason he went to the lower school, it might have been grades or something like that, one of those situations.
Okay.
And now he's transferring, and it's like that guy could be elite, but he may not go into the draft this year.
Okay. Oh, NC State's quarterback, I think possibly going to the draft.
Yeah. Well. But it's not like we have Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, like this QB class coming up it's not really big. It's maybe about 10 guys that's going to be in this year's draft. I feel like it might be another defensive heavy type of draft after this season because Will Anderson leads the pack.
Hey, Joe, you want to call up Deshaun Elliott real quick? I think he can silence that debate.
You know what, Joe G? It's a new season, baby. It's a new season. Didn't we get him up out of there for the playoffs?
I think it's so funny because so many people are like, don't trade Hundley, whatsoever. We got to keep him. And then also a lot of the same people are like, and I'm not saying this is you, Mr. Chief, but a lot of the same people are like, oh man, Malik Cunningham, we could draft him, make him be our backup. And it's like, what are we doing?
I'm sorry. If you trade Huntley, then you have to trade Lamar. at that, because if you bring in a Malik Cunningham, you're literally bringing in Lamar Jackson 2.0 for real.
I think you talk to Lamar Jackson because I feel like the benefit is if you trade Huntley, he's not going to be a backup where you trade him. So I think Lamar would actually be happy about trading Huntley because he's like, Snoop's getting his chance. Like, I think it's different from a wide receiver where he's like, man, you took my guy. Like, I think he wants to see Snoop succeed. And like, I want to see Snoop, succeed. And he can have success in a Tom Brady-esque kind of dink and dunk system, check the ball down, run the football.
I like
he can succeed there.
I like the way you just brought that up because he can literally play better than Mac Jones. I'm sorry. Not sorry.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I think Mac Jones is like wildly overrated. The problem is people will be like, oh, yeah, but Mac Jones did this. Bro, Mac Jones has Bill Belichick as a quarterback, and he just runs the ball and then checks it down. Mac Jones is not a very good quarterback whatsoever.
He's serviceable, though.
Like, yeah, he's serviceable in that system. Oh, he can check the ball down. That's what he's got. Huntley is a tight. Huntley could be good with the Titans. Like, that wouldn't be bad. Oh, throw the crossing, throw the slant routes to Treylon Burks, hand it off to Derrick Henry. He could be really good. He could be better on the Titans than Tannehill.
But you got to think about it. You had Malik Willis, and
That's true. They do have Malik Willis, so now it's
And
forgot about Malik Willis.
And even though Tyler's been in the league for 3 years, Malik Willis' ceiling is a way higher.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Like, Tyler Huntley's ceiling is not that high. His ceiling is like he's a starter, but he's a mass starter. Where it's like, yeah, he could start games, and it wouldn't be like get this guy off the field like it is with some back. Like Trace McSorley can't start a game.
He's like a notch under Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, okay, you can start him for a little bit. If you draft a guy, be a transition quarterback. That's fine. And I know it was our 2s and 3s, but Washington was moving the ball down the field. Yeah, I mean, the Ravens didn't have any of their secondary. And so it was really just kind of the bottom end of the barrel in that secondary. So it was just like, but overall, like the linebacker stepped up. They got into the red zone. They needed plays. And it was like, I swear, Josh Ross.
He's making a roster
everywhere.
He's making a roster over Christian Wells.
Oh, yeah.
I'm calling it.
I mean, it was like the first drive on that third down play. He just shoots the gap and drills the running back. And I'm like, who was that? And I'm like, 46? Sounds about right.
Yo, my man, the Buffalo legend was out there working tonight.
I know. I was watching that. I was like, I know Josh was happy watching this man.
I'm like, God damn it. They had Tyler Bailey's number tonight, don't you think?
Yeah, they definitely did. But also, like, I don't know. I feel like the offensive line, like the run plays weren't great for him.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the Ravens were trying to pass. The thing is, with Huntley, they're going to try and run the ball because he's so conservative. Anthony Brown steps into the game, and it's like, let's just start slinging it. Like, let's go for it. I mean, like, you look at the Ravens receiving leaders, Demarcus Robinson, 4 receptions, 135. Victor, 4 for 74. Josh Oliver, 2 for 41. But that play, he broke a bunch of tackles. Let's see. Yeah. McCray. Also, shout out to the main man, Ben Mason. Had a pretty nice catch. I got to give it out. I got to give him the props. Was he worth the draft pick? Probably not. But
how many yards was it?
Was
it like 2 yards?
Oh, yeah, 4 yards from the 1 yard line. So it was actually kind of an important 4 yards.
I'm not gonna lie, my Swiss Army knife can do a little better than that. Project Pat, I mean, I don't like him out there and passing plays, but
nah, not yet. I mean, I don't think so. I mean, like, I love Ross, but like, I think people undervalue how good Patrick Queen is when he's playing at the will spot. I mean, he's one of the best will linebackers in the NFL, and I think a lot of people are going to see that this year because the second half of last year, he was really good. The problem was the first half he was terrible, and we kept calling out his name. We're like, "What is Patrick Queen doing?" They kept getting way better. Joshua. They
No,
come
no,
for
it's
you
not.
again.
No. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not that bad. Not like last time. No, we're good.
Oh man. 46 better than 6. I like that's a funny way of putting it. Joji is I mean, if there's any mods in here, they can mute them.
I mean, yeah, most definitely. We ain't tripping. Listen, we love everybody that wants to come in and talk. They talk. I mean, literally, who was the main? I hope Patrick Silverman is doing well. We didn't got into it so many times that we had to bring him in one night. He was drunk as hell, but we brought him in. Let him talk this talk.
This is facts. Tyler Huntley is being elevated by his teammates and his defense and his offensive coordinator. The funny part is Tyler Huntley gets elevated by Greg Roman. Lamar gets pulled down by Greg Roman. That both can be true.
This is factual, though. This is factual.
Carly, I'm sorry. I like you, Carly, but that's a bit too far. I'm sorry. 5-minute mute. I'm sorry. It was just a bit too far. Just a bit too far, in my personal opinion. But I am excited. I am excited for that game because I'm gonna be at that game. It's gonna be my first time in New York. It'll be my second ever Ravens game. I'm excited.
Hopefully, with this being your first game in New York, we get you to stay on the East Coast.
We'll see.
Where's Barstool main headquarters?
It's probably either in New York or LA.
God damn it!
Oh wait, no, I think it's in Boston. Portnoy's a Boston guy, I think.
Oh, shucks.
I think it's Boston.
I don't want no parts of that area.
We've been needing a wide receiver with dread since Torrey left. I mean, we haven't had a good wide receiver with dread since Torrey left. Yeah.
Mike Wallace.
I mean, Quincy Adebayo was pretty good in the preseason, but other than Quincy Adebayo, I can't really think of any.
Steve Smith, senior.
Did he have the dreads?
No, Steve Smith senior was a bald head.
Well, I know. He says we need a wide receiver with dreads.
So do we? So what you're saying to me, Fat Nick? That's why we keep Shamar off the strength of being a dreadhead. I mean, excuse me, not dreads, locks, having locks. Let's be respectful.
True. Let's see. Go Eagles, go Browns. 3rd round pick. Yeah, if we got a 3rd round pick for Huntley, that'd be pretty filthy. I don't think Huntley's value is crazy high, but I would still do it. I
mean, if there's some team that we can,
we'll say we got Marcus Peters for a 5th round pick. So somehow Eric DeCosta has like crazy. We also got Calais for a 5th round pick. Eric DeCosta, we got Kari Vedvik for a 4th.
Yeah, he got negotiation skills. So I mean, anything is possible.
Is Tyler Huntley more valuable than Kari Vedvik? I think so.
Yeah.
Even though I wouldn't trade a 3rd for him or a 2nd. I wouldn't trade a 4th. But I'm not a lot of these dumb GMs because some dumb GMs give Deshaun Watson 100% guaranteed deals.
Chris, I honestly don't think that's too far. I don't think that's too far. I mean, if things play out the way that they may play out with everybody being hurt,
yeah,
I don't see nothing wrong with him being a number 2 and maybe James Prochet working out that slot or vice versa. I really don't.
Could this be the first time in history of the Baltimore Ravens that they pick up a wide receiver another team cut and they work out? Because normally it's the other way around. Ravens get a guy, they cut him, and he goes to another team, and then he's dominant. He got cut.
This could be the one.
We've done it.
And he's still like young, that's the good thing about it.
Yeah.
I'd rather have Demarcus Robinson help lead this young wide receiver core versus a Sammy Watkins. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah, definitely. GBR, you know what? Or GB Junior, you know what's up.
That's all we've been saying, y'all. I mean, it's not forget Snoop. Snoop, man, when he comes in, he makes things happen. He does, but in order to win games and still be in the playoff running, I would still like for them to keep. I would like for them to keep Anthony Brown.
Yeah, like if Lamar gets injured and they're down by in that playoff game, Tylan Wallace did not play. In that playoff game against the Buffalo Bills, Lamar Jackson gets injured. Who do you want in that game? Trying to come back. Do you want it to be Snoop or do you want it to be Anthony Brown? You want Anthony Brown.
I trust him. I trust him to make the deep ball. He's accurate.
Yeah.
And he got a lot of zip when he sling that rock too. So I thought crazy. I thought for sure Demarcus Robinson wasn't going to catch it. But when he got up under that joint, he started dancing. I'm like, oh,
I know.
Here we go.
Yeah, we may stash Tylan. We'll see. The problem is we haven't gotten to see Wallace with Lamar. That's his skill set. It's like being able to get those jump ball situations and play, like a Steve Smith, Anquan Bolden type of player. Physical. But they can't.
Right. I mean, we know he can make the plays. I mean, we have seen him, extend the play and made himself available for Lamar in 1 or 2 games that he did play. But I mean, like McConnell said, man, it hasn't been enough consistent showings with him with Lamar.
Yeah, definitely agree.
Purchase Pope Victor and Wallace the odd man out. It doesn't sound bad. It's just the next 2 weeks we gotta factor in what we're gonna hear, how these guys are gonna look, as far as are they gonna be put in the pup list or what's really going on with these injuries? Because I mean, Prochet, he's been down since the first preseason game.
Yeah. Did Prochet even play in the first preseason game?
Nah, Dev didn't play neither.
Yeah. We really haven't seen much out of him.
I mean, that's been the talk around. That's been the talk around the facility. Bateman, David Duvernay, Prochet, and to have 2 out of the 3, that's supposed to be, those guys, that's going to be, the main core of our wide receiver core, is not looking good. So I mean, if those undrafted guys have the opportunity to, make themselves available come the regular season, by all means, let's make it happen.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because there's a reason they brought in Demarcus Robinson.
Yeah.
So something else is clearly going on.
And he's the perfect amount of hey, he's not overly expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And B, he can still produce.
And that's what all matters, honestly.
Oh, man. Is Beatty done with us? I don't think Beatty's done with us. I mean, we drafted him in the 6th round. He could be a practice squad player initially and then get brought in. Yeah,
I mean, this is literally just a bad game, honestly. And it wasn't on his part. Just the offensive line was not doing a great job at run blocking. I give a shout out to them on that pass pro. They definitely was blocking on that. Yeah. But as far as the run, the Commanders' defensive line, they was overpowering.
Definitely. Poe out for the season. Yeah, has anyone gotten the injury update from John Harbaugh on that one?
What hope for who?
On Poe.
Oh boy.
Oh, Harbaugh said no update, MRI tomorrow. What's his medical insurance? Does he get the same stuff as the players? Does he get the training staff?
I'm pretty sure he's covered by MedStar. And shout out to the 83 folks in the stream. Make sure y'all liking it up for us, and smashing the comment section. TTB game, we love y'all.
Yeah,
we appreciate y'all.
I want Bridges to win the spot, but I think Polk is the best bet. I'll take hands over size. Low when they had Webb at safety, two-way player. Yeah, who needs Patrick Ricard anymore when you got Raleigh Webb?
Did they really have Raleigh Webb in there?
Yeah, he was playing free safety on the last two plays.
Oh, shucks.
Because, was it Kevon Seymour got injured?
Makes sense. Come on, Seymour.
Chris Westry, come on, man.
You know?
We need you.
How you feeling? How your legs feeling, my guy? Come on.
You healthy?
You
You
know?
back?
6'3", 6'3", 4'4"? You can get back out there? Yo. I don't know who it was, but I'm going to need Brandon Stevens to start playing the wide receiver more and stop staring at the QB. I know this is like his second game back. I'm going to give him a pass. This is literally his third year playing defense. Second year in the pro, so I'm going to give him a pass, but I'm going to need him to start playing the wide receiver more.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely agree with that. I mean, that's why you get a vet like Demarcus Robinson.
Thanks.
I've Bateman, Robinson, Polk, Bridges, Duvernay, Prochet, and Victor as the team receivers, Wallace and Webb on squad or ST. See, the thing is, special teams is going to count as a wide receiver spot.
Yeah.
So it's like, even though you say like ST, like they're still wide receiver, which makes it difficult to add in. I think Wallace has to make the team though, because he can play special teams well. The Ravens know he can. Backup punt returner, also the gunner. So I don't know. I think the Ravens really like him on special teams. Also, I really like his game. The issue is he hasn't gotten to play with the quarterback that can play to his strengths.
Honestly, I like Demar. I like Pepe on punt return.
Yeah, we could see Pepe. Surprise cuts on our radar. Shamar.
Yeah, I think it's just more. I think it's more that wide receiver room, because I feel like everybody likes someone out of this wide receiver room. Honestly.
Yeah, I think Raleigh Webb gets cut, even though I really like Webb.
Do they cut?
Actually, yeah, I think they cut Webb. I think they keep Polk and Victor.
Yeah. Do they cut Gaither? I mean, I know he's on it. Is he on injury reserve?
I think they did cut Gaither.
Okay. Yo, like, it really comes down to what they do next week in regards to Crochet and Duvernay. Like,
Yeah.
if they put them on in some type of injury reserve or pup, those guys are saved off the strip of that. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, if they're saved, they really have to make the best of those next couple of weeks when they get on the field. So they do get
Asmodeus, welcome back to the stream. Appreciate it.
God dang, we missed you.
It's been a minute, Asmodeus. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks so much. They cut Gaither and Bolden, yeah. Which I'm happy they cut Bolden. Bolden is not good.
Yeah.
I know people were so excited about Bolden. I was like, this dude ain't good. But
it's all right, y'all. We're gonna watch more college football this year. We're gonna do a little bit more deep diving on the scout reports as far as guys who we want to look out for. Because I think, you know, you gotta still get stronger in some position. I think corner is still a position as far as secondary wise where we can get better in.
yeah.
I mean, we definitely got to see how wide receiver plays out. You can always add another pass catching wide receiver. Like I said, Addison is my guy that I'm looking forward to, because I know he will be going into this year's draft as of the season, because he didn't win the Biletnikoff when he was at Pitt, I believe.
He might have. I can't remember who won the Biletnikoff.
I think he did with Kenny. Well, Kenny was his QB.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I mean, and I'll be looking. I'll probably be looking at some edge rushers. Because I mean, you know, don't know how David Ojabo's going to fare when he comes back in November.
Yeah.
So you can't never not have enough.
Opener's going to be so much fun, Don.
Most
So much
definitely.
fun. What's cool is we get a great opening night game of Bills Rams. That's so good. Is it in LA or is it in Buffalo?
Which one?
The week 1.
I don't know.
I'll check right now. NFL. It's in LA. Okay.
Ooh, Thursday night?
Thursday night football in LA. It's going to be, that's a great matchup right there. It might be the game of the year.
Yeah. All right. Let's answer the question. Let's ask the question. Aaron Donald, he got caught holding 2 of the Bengals helmets. He was out there slinging helmets. Does he really deserve to be penalized? I mean,
no. I think the person that deserves to be penalized is the idiot that decided to have a joint practice between the reigning Super Bowl teams. That is the worst idea I've ever heard in my entire life. Of course there's going to be fights. Like, that's like putting the 2 kids that hate each other on the same basketball team and being like, all right, don't fight for the next 6 weeks, but also your entire grade depends on your success.
Yeah, shout out to the show Swagger. They did that. Like, literally, the point guard was like from Suitland, Maryland, or something like that. He was like ranked number 2. He was like ranked number 1, and the other point guard, he was a Dominican kid, ranked number 2, and they was like fighting out. They played against each other, and then the coach wanted his mother to sign all parental rights to him, so he can make all the decisions. So mom was like, "Oh no, we out of this." Took him to the team where the dude was at. They pretty much, like didn't like each other, but like, yo, we trying to, get to the championship type situation, and made it work. Matter of fact, real life situation: Pat Bev and Russell Westbrook.
That's
in
true.
LA. Don't know how it's going to work, but hey, looking forward to seeing that show.
We will find out.
I'm sorry about chat, too, bro. I'm sorry about chat.
Also, the NFL isn't the one that punishes for infractions in practice. That's the team. So unless the Rams decide, hey, let's suspend Aaron Donald, which why would the Rams suspend the best player in the NFL? Nothing's going to happen. I got to go in a few minutes, but
did you hear me? I said sorry about chat.
What happened in the chat?
Chet Holgram.
Oh, Chet. Yeah. Oh well. It's rough. It's rough. Biggest threat. The Bills. Probably the best team in the AFC.
I would definitely say the Bills, Bengals, Steelers. Can't count the Steelers out. Bills, they're just a good team. Are they talking about me?
Yeah.
Alex, leave me alone. They're not jamming my phone tonight, so be good. But yeah, Bengals, Steelers, and Bills.
I like that. Oh man. Joshua, is there anything else you want to say? While we're live, or it's late.
No, I'm good, man. I'm good.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for coming into the stream. It's been, a lot of fun as always, but we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back next couple of days. I think the rosters are due on Tuesday. So we will be talking about 53-man roster and predictions and everything like that. So don't worry. Stay tuned for that. But thank you all so much for coming through. Glad to get win 23 in a row. And we'll see all of you again tomorrow.